dog is a food consisting of a grilled, steamed sausage served in the slit of a partially sliced bun. The term hot dog can also refer to the sausage itself. The sausage used is a Wiener Vienna sausage or a Frankfurter Würstchen, also just called Frank. The names of these sausages also commonly refer to their assembled dish. Some consider a hot dog to technically be a sandwich. Hot dog preparation and condiments vary worldwide. Typical condiments include mustard, ketchup, mayonnaise, relish, and cheese sauce. And common garnishes include onions, sauerkraut, jalapenos, chili, grated cheese, coleslaw, bacon, and olives. Hot dog variants include the corn dog and pigs in a blanket. The hot dog's cultural traditions include the Nathan's hot dog eating contest and the Oscar Mayer Wienermobile. These types of sausages were culturally imported from Germany and became popular in the United States. It became a working class street food in the US, sold at stands and carts. The hot dog became closely associated with baseball and American culture. Although particularly connected with New York City and its cuisine, the hot dog eventually became ubiquitous throughout the US during the 20th century. Its preparation varies regionally in the country, emerging as an important part of other regional cuisines, including Chicago street cuisine. History. The word Frankfurter comes from Frankfurt, Germany, where pork sausages similar to hot dogs originated. These sausages, Frankfurter Würstchen, were known since the 13th century and given to the people on the event of imperial coronations, starting with the coronation of Maximilian II, Holy Roman Emperor, as king. Wiener refers to Vienna, Austria, German Wien, or that would be Wien rather, home to a sausage made of a mixture of pork and beef. Johann Georg Lahner, Lahner, an 18th, 19th century butcher from the Franconian city of Coburg, is said to have brought the Frankfurter Würstchen to Vienna, where he added beef to the mixture and simply called it Frankfurter. Nowadays, in German-speaking countries except Austria, hot dog sausages are called Wiener or Wiener Würstchen. Würstchen means little sausage, to differentiate them from the original pork-only mixture from Frankfurt. In Swiss German, it is called Wienerli, while in Austria, the terms Frankfurter or Frankfurter Würstel are used. A German immigrant named Feuchtwanger from Frankfurt in Hesse allegedly pioneered the practice in the American Midwest. There are several versions of the story with varying details. According to one account, Feuchtwanger's wife proposed the use of a bun in 1880. Feuchtwanger sold hot dogs on the streets of St. Louis, Missouri, and provided gloves to his customers so that they could handle the sausages without burning their hands. Losing money when customers did not return the gloves, Feuchtwanger's wife suggested serving the sausages in a roll instead. In another version, Antoine Feuchtwanger of Anton Ludwig Feuchtwanger served sausages in rolls at the World's Fair, either at the 1904 Louisiana Purchase Exposition in St. Louis or earlier at the 1893 World's Columbian Exposition in Chicago. Again, allegedly because the white gloves provided to customers to protect their hands were being kept as souvenirs. Another possible origin for serving the sausages in rolls is the pieman Charles Feltman at Coney Island in New York City. In 1867, he had a cart made with a stove on which to boil sausages and a compartment to keep buns in which they were served fresh. In 1871, he leased land to build a permanent restaurant, and the business grew, selling far more than just the Coney Island Red Hots, as they were known. Etymology. The term hot dog has been used as a synonym for sausage since the 1800s, possibly from accusations that sausage makers used dog meat in their sausages. In Germany, the consumption of dog meat was common in Saxony, Silesia, Anhalt, and Bavaria during the 19th and 20th centuries. The suspicion that sausages contained dog meat was occasionally justified. An early use of the term hot dog in reference to the sausage meat appears in the Evansville, Indiana Daily Courier, September 14th, 1884. Quoted from it is, "Even the innocent Wienerwurst man will be barred from dispensing hot dog on the street corner." It was used, rather, to mean a sausage encasing in the Paterson, New Jersey Daily Press, December 31st, 1892. The hot dog was quickly inserted in a gash in a roll. Subsequent uses include the New Brunswick, New Jersey Daily Times, May 20th, 1893, the New York World, May 26, 1893, and the Knoxville, Tennessee Journal, September 28, 1893. According to one story, the use of the complete phrase hot dog in reference to sausage was coined by the newspaper cartoonist Thomas Aloysius Tad Dorgan around 1900 in a cartoon recording the sale of hot dogs during a New York Giants baseball game at the Polo Grounds. However, Dorgan's earliest usage of hot dog was not in reference to a baseball game at the Polo Grounds, but to a bicycle race at Madison Square Garden in the New York Evening Journal, December 12, 1906, by which time the term hot dog in reference to sausage was already in use. No copy of the apocryphal cartoon has ever been found. Ingredients. Common hot dog sausage ingredients include meat trimmings and fat, e.g. mechanically separated meat, pink slime, meat slurry. Flavorings such as salt, garlic, and paprika. Preservatives or cure, typically sodium erythorbate and sodium nitrate. Pork and beef are the traditional meats used in hot dogs. Less expensive hot dogs are often made from chicken or turkey using low-cost mechanically separated poultry. Changes in meat technology and dietary preferences have led manufacturers to lower the salt content and use turkey, chicken, and vegetarian meat substitutes. Commercial preparation. Hot dogs are prepared commercially by mixing the ingredients, meat, spices, binders, and fillers, in vats where rapidly moving blades grind and mix the ingredients in the same operation. This mixture is forced through tubes into casings for cooking. Most hot dogs sold in the U.S. are skinless rather than natural casing sausages. Natural casing hot dogs. As with most sausages, hot dogs must be in a casing to be cooked. Traditional casing is made from the small intestines of sheep. The products are known as natural casing hot dogs or frankfurters. These hot dogs have firmer texture and a snap that releases juices and flavor when the product is bitten. Kosher casings are expensive in commercial quantities in the U.S., so kosher hot dogs are usually skinless or made with reconstituted collagen casings. Skinless hot dogs. Skinless hot dogs use a casing for cooking, but the casing may be a long tube of thin cellulose that is removed between cooking and packaging, a process invented in Chicago in 1925 by Irwin O. Freund, founder of Visking. The first skinless hot dog casings were produced by Freund's new company under the name No Jacks, short for No Jackets, and sold to local Chicago sausage makers. Skinless hot dogs vary in surface texture, but have a softer bite than with natural casing. Skinless hot dogs are more uniform in shape and size and cheaper to make than natural casing hot dogs. Home consumption. A hot dog may be prepared and served in various ways. Typically, it is served in a hot dog bun with various condiments and toppings. The sausage itself may be sliced and added without bread to other dishes. Sandwich debate. There There's an ongoing debate about whether or not a hot dog fits the description of a sandwich. The National Hot Dog and Sausage Council, or NHDSC, has declared that a hot dog is not a sandwich. Hot dog eating champion Joey Chestnut and former hot dog eating champion Takeru Kobayashi agree with the NHDSC. Dictionary Merriam-Webster, on the other hand, has stated that a hot dog is indeed a sandwich. United States Supreme Court Justice Ruth Bader Ginsburg also weighed in on the matter, stating that a hot dog might be categorized to be a sandwich, but ultimately it comes down to the definition of a sandwich. She went on to acknowledge that a hot dog bun is a single roll that is not sliced all the way through, and that way is similar to a submarine sandwich. And we have a table of pros and cons towards categorizing a hot dog as a type of sandwich, and I'm actually going to go ahead and read it, starting with the pros supporting it as a type of sandwich, supported by Merriam-Webster. It's supported partially by Ruth Bader Ginsburg, as previously stated, compared to a sub-sandwich. Compare it to the open-face sandwich. Fundamentally contains the basic components of a sandwich: bread and stuff. Meat uses similar condiments, mustard, mayonnaise to some sandwiches. And the cons, proving it's not a sandwich: it is not supported by the NHDSC, not supported by Joey Chestnut or Takeru Kobayashi. The bun is not two separated pieces of bread. It uses a specialized type of bread. It does not often contain most common sandwich fixings, lettuce, tomato, but may contain some in a different form: onion, pickle, relish. Condiments are not spread on the bread. Health risks. Although hot dogs are cooked during manufacture, it is still recommended that they are heated to an internal temperature of at least 165 degrees Fahrenheit, 75 Celsius, prior to consumption. Most hot dogs are high in fat and salt and have preservatives sodium nitrate and sodium nitrite, which are contributors to nitrate-containing chemicals classified as Group 1 carcinogens by the World Health Organization. Although this has been disputed, these health concerns have resulted in manufacturers offering alternative product lines made from turkey and chicken and uncured low-sodium and all-natural franks. Hot dogs have relatively low carcinogenic heterocyclic amine, HCA levels compared to other types of ready-to-eat meat products because they are manufactured at low temperatures. An American Institute for Cancer Research AICR report found that consuming one daily 50-gram serving of processed meat, about one hot dog, increases long-term risk of colorectal cancer by 20%. Thus, eating a hot dog every day would increase the probability of contracting colorectal cancer from 5.8% to 7%. The AICR's warning campaign has been criticized as being attack ads. The Cancer Project group filed a class action lawsuit demanding warning labels on packages and at sporting events. Like many foods, hot dogs can cause illness if not heated properly to kill pathogens. An unopened package of hot dogs contains ingredients that have the potential for promoting the growth of Listeria bacteria, or Listeria monocytogenes, can also cause serious infections in infants and pregnant women and can be transmitted to an infant in utero or after birth. Adults with suppressed immune systems can also be harmed. Due to their size, shape, and ubiquitous consumption, hot dogs present a significant choking risk, especially for children. A study in the U.S. found that 17% of food-related asphyxiations among children younger than 10 years of age were caused by hot dogs. The risk of choking on a hot dog is greatly reduced by slicing it. It has been suggested that redesign of the size, shape, and texture of hot dogs would reduce the choking risk. In the United States, in the U.S., the term hot dog refers to both the sausage by itself and the combination of sausage and bun. Many nicknames applying to either have emerged over the years, including Frankfurter, Frank, Wiener, Weenie, Coney, and Red Hot. Annually, Americans consume 20 billion million hot dogs. Hot dog restaurants, stands, and trucks sell hot dogs at street and highway locations. Wandering hot dog vendors sell their product in baseball parks. At convenience stores, hot dogs are kept heated on rotating grills. 7-Eleven sells the most grilled hot dogs in North America, 100 million annually. There you go. That's a great trivia question right there. Hot dogs are also common on restaurants' children menus. Fast food restaurant chains typically do not carry hot dogs because of its shorter shelf life, more complex toppings and cooking, and a mismatched consumer expectations. There are also restaurants where hot dogs are a specialty. Condiments. Hot dogs are commonly served with one or more condiments. In 2005, the US-based National Hot Dog and Sausage Council, part of the American Meat Institute, found mustard to be the most popular, preferred by 32% of respondents. 23% favored ketchup, 17% chili, 9% pickle relish, and 7% onions. Other toppings include sauerkraut, mayonnaise, lettuce, tomato, cheese, and chili peppers. Condiment preferences vary across the U.S. Southerners showed the strongest preference for chili, while Midwesterners showed the greatest affinity for ketchup. Variations. Many variations are named after regions other than the one in which they are popular. The New York dog, or New York style dog, is a natural casing all beef frank topped with sauerkraut and spicy brown mustard, onions optional. Sauteed bell peppers, onions, and potatoes find their way into New Jersey's deep fried Italian hot dog. In the Midwest, the Chicago style hot dog is served on a poppy seed bun and topped with mustard, fresh tomatoes, onions, sport peppers, bright green relish, dill pickles, and celery salt. Michigan hot dogs are popular in upstate New York, as are White Hots, while Coney Island hot dogs are popular in Michigan. Hot wieners, or weenies, are a staple in Rhode Island where they are sold at restaurants with the misleading name New York System. Texas hot dogs are spicy variants found in upstate New York and Pennsylvania, and as all-the-way dogs in New Jersey, but not Texas. In the Philadelphia metro area, Texas Tommy refers to a hot dog variant in which the dog is topped with melted cheddar or another cheese and wrapped in bacon. Some baseball parks have signature hot dogs such as Dodger Dogs at Dodger Stadium in Los Angeles and Fenway Franks at Fenway Park in Boston, which are boiled, then grilled, and served on a New England-style bun. In Canada, Skinner's restaurant in Lockport, Manitoba, is reputed to be Canada's oldest hot dog outlet in continuous operation, founded in 1929 by Jim Skinner Sr. Hot dogs served at Skinner's are European-style footlong, 30.5 centimeter hot dogs with natural casings, manufactured by Winnipeg Old Country Sausage in Winnipeg, Manitoba. The Half Moon Drive-In, also in Lockport, Manitoba, and located directly across the river from Skinner's, was established in 1938 by brothers Peter and Louis Kosowicz. The original drive-in consisted of 3 wooden buildings shaped like semicircles. One was for takeout, one was for dine-in, and the third was a dance hall and later an arcade. The Half Moon also serves European-style wieners manufactured by Winnipeg Old Country Sausage. One of the most popular items on the menu is the Moon Dog, consisting of a hot dog topped with cheese, bacon, fried onions, pickles, and mustard. The Half Moon serves about 2,000 on an average summer weekend day. Outside North America, in most of the world, a hot dog is recognized as a sausage in a bun, but the type varies considerably. The name is often applied to something that would not be described as a hot dog in North America. For example, in New Zealand, a hot dog is a battered sausage, often on a stick, which is known as a corn dog in North America. An American hot dog is the version in a bun. Records. The world's longest hot dog had been 60 meters, 197 feet long, and rested within a 60.3 meter or 198 foot bun. The hot dog was prepared by Shizuoka meat producers for the All Japan Bread Association, which baked the bun and coordinated the event, including official measurement for the world record. The hot dog and bun were the center of a media event in celebration of the association's 50th anniversary on August 4th, 2006, at the Akasaka Prince Hotel in Tokyo. On May 31st, 2012, Guinness World Records certified the world record for the most expensive hot dog at $145.49 US American. The California Capital City Dog, served at Capital Dog in Sacramento, California, features a grilled 460mm, 18-inch, all-beef natural casing frank from Chicago, served on a fresh-baked herb and oil focaccia roll, spread with white truffle butter, then grilled. It is topped with whole grain mustard from France, garlic and herb mayonnaise, sautéed chopped shallots, organic mixed baby greens, maple syrup marinated and fruitwood smoked uncured bacon from New Hampshire, chopped tomato, moose cheese from Sweden, sweetened dried cranberries, basil, olive oil, and pear cranberry coconut balsamic vinaigrette, and ground peppercorn. Proceeds from the sale of each 1.4 kilogram or 3-pound Superdog were donated to the Shriners Hospitals for Children. Hot dogs are a popular food for eating competitions. The record for hot dogs eaten in 10 minutes is 75 hot dogs. This record is held by Joey Chestnut, who achieved this feat at the Nathan's Hot Dog Eating Contest on July 4th, 2020, beating his previous record of 74. The last person to hold the record before Chestnut was Takeru Kobayashi. Competitive eater Miki Sudo holds the record for most hot dogs eaten in 10 minutes by a female at 48 and a half hot dogs. Also setting this record on July 4th, 2020, the last person to hold the record before Sudo was Sonia Thomas. So that's the end of the hot dog article. Before I go, please like and subscribe. It helps the algorithm. I'll definitely talk to you in the comments, and I want to wrap this up really fast because I have to go to Whole Foods where I get my highfalutin, and I'll call them arrogant, pompous hot dogs. I eat pompous hot dogs. They're Applewood Farms. Oh my gosh, I forgot what they are. They're sometimes skinless, but the uncured, no nitrates, no nothing. I get the fancy hot dogs and they're delicious, and this article made me want them, so I have to go because it's very late and they close at 10 p.m. I'll talk to you guys, like I said, in the comments. Bye bye.